Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutny and today I am going to show another nice game, Carlsen Baldauf. And before I will start to show this game, I'm going to show two typical positions and maybe you will understand why it's good to know typical position, because this well-known motif will play Magnus Carlsen at his game and it will be a winning motif. So first position, take your time, why to move, and what do you think here is a typical motif? Okay, and I'm going to show second position, then I'm coming back. Same motif, different position, why to move, and maybe if you are going to remember this typical chess plan, you are able to understand why Magnus Carlsen won another game, and maybe this video will help you to be better chess player. Why to move, and here is a typical motif to attack pawn on g6, and a very well known move is h4, h5. And it's a super strong, and even you are not going to checkmate opponent's king. You are going to make weaknesses, you are going to find a target, and you know what to play. So exactly here h4, and at the end h5 will be a really strong move. Exactly here happened, and you will not believe that this position is nearly lost for black. Of course, it's not because of g6 pawn, but it's because black is under heavy pressure and he is going to lose this game. Let's go for the first position, and of course here is working very well for a white h4, h5, and to attack pawn on g6. So let's go faster and let's see h4. And okay, now black was able to stop this plan by move h5, but here white should discover another weaknesses. So exactly here bishop g5 and f6, bishop h6, exchange, and I think at the end, okay, it was maybe different story, but even here this position started by move h4, and because of this is the right time to start to watch our game. Carlsen is a white and black is Baldauf. So Magnus Carlsen is playing sometimes not a really well-known chess openings, but you will see that sooner or later he will play typical position, and here is pawn on g6. Believe me or no, that one day Magnus will play move h4, h5. Not maybe because this is a winning chess attack, but maybe because he knows typical motifs. Okay, c5, and let's go on, because seems to me like Magnus is beating strong grandmaster nearly like nothing. You know, if you are going to watch this game without any commentary, just only watch, you should have a feeling that it was a simple game, winning because white was much more better than black. And of course, this is a true, but up to me, black is still a strong player, and I can't believe that I should play with him or against him, and I should beat him, because this guy knows everything and he's strong. But Magnus Carlsen is a different level. Up to me, Magnus Carlsen is one of the best chess player ever, and to be open and to be honest, I'm enjoying watching his games. You know, in his games, I can find live power, chess beauty, tactics, and maybe here typical chess motifs. So I believe that you are going to enjoy nice game and nice video. So welcome, my name is Petr, and I will do my best to show this game as good as I can. Because of threat rook c1, black's queen on c5 will be one day under attack. So immediately black is going queen b6. Before, white is winning space. Space is important, and this pawn is winning squares c5 or a5. Of course, nothing special, nothing terrible, and Magnus maybe doesn't have huge advantage. but his position is nice without any weaknesses, and of course he is going to improve his pieces. Now what will be nice to follow is the center. Even here in the center there is no whites or black species, but everybody knows that center is the most important part of the chessboard. So let's watch a center and you will see that if Magnus will have chance to place piece in a center, he will do it. So another maybe a lesson, a good lesson coming to us from this game is to follow a center. For center is really important. So okay, bishop g4, h3, and now okay, black took on f3 and Magnus is taking back this bishop. Why not to enjoy two bishops advantage? But now what I am enjoying to remember that this pawn formation, we know how to play one of the most typical chess motifs. So maybe here Magnus Carlsen know what to play, and you will see even here, even in this game, how this motif is strong. Everybody know this motif if we are going for sharp attack, but sometimes we don't need to go for attack. Sometimes we should only make weaknesses and to find the targets what to attack. So okay, knight e4, exchange, and queen c2, Magnus will play. Now let's watch black's dark squares around black's king. These dark squares are weak because there is missing dark squares bishop, and that's another reason believe that h4, h5 should work here. Magnus played queen c2 and he is not worried one day of rook c8. Of course here is a knight, but because here is a check coming from b2. But even now this knight is under attack and this knight is going to d6. He will attack this bishop. This bishop has to go one day to e2, maybe immediately, and after rook c8 here's a check and everything's fine. So let's play these moves. Knight d6, bishop e2, rook c8, check, and now rook c1. Everything mega simple, and now if you are going to watch this position, that doesn't look like white's got huge advantage. I think that white's got slight edge, but this is typical Magnus position because he knows how to improve this position. He knows how to play these positions. Even it looks like this is a dead draw. No way, this is not a dead draw. This is a typical Magnus position. And after rook d8, now I'm going to ask you, what do you think Magnus is going to play? And of course, h4, h5, this is a typical and super strong. Even there is no attack, even there is nothing special, but it's active move and black has to be careful. Okay, a5, b5, knight b8 and knight e5. What will be interesting here is to watch a center. Center, as I told you, is important part of the chessboard, and here is knight. First, white's piece is in the center, and without any doubt, this knight is the best white's piece, because nearly everything what is in the center is best. So knight d7, h5. Well done. Now I hope that we have the feeling why this move is strong and why this move is working. Because this is a typical, and this move is going to help Magnus as is going to help you if you are following this typical chess motif. Okay, now black took it on h5, and I don't think so that this is the best move. Now let's watch black's king and pawns around this king. Too many weaknesses, and of course Magnus now is enjoying this position. That's exactly what he was looking for. This position is giving him chance to play for a victory without any risk to lose. Okay, now he took on h5, knight f6, and bishop is important, so he came back to e2, and after this exchange looks like okay, maybe not many pieces, and maybe if white is not Magnus Carlsen, black should hold this position, but Magnus is only one. He is the greatest chess player up to me ever, and he is going to play this position for win. Knight c4 and queen d2 and queen d4. Now let's watch a center, and as I told you, center is important, and queen on d4 is a super strong. Okay, the difference between white species and black species is the main reason why black is suffering and white is playing for victory. Yes, only pieces are making huge difference here. If white is not active, maybe that's a draw, but that's a different story. Difference between white's activity and black's passivity is huge, and that's the reason why Magnus is going to beat another strong chess player. Okay, a4, why not? And now queen e5. Still we are following center, and even this simple chess move, even one small improvement, still is helping white to play for a victory, because every piece placed in the center is the best piece, and the best is to have in the center our queen. That's good to remember, and that's nice. Plus, black's king is a weak king, and maybe white will start attack this king. So, okay, h6, e4, check on g3 and e5. Now, what I'm enjoying is this position. Let's watch black's pieces. Two knights on the last rank and the queen on the last rank. That's big passivity and bad placement, bad pieces, you know. That's the reason why Magnus is going to win this game. Of course, he will now see concrete variation and he will play move e6, and at the end he knows that he is going for a winning endgame. That's of course style of Magnus Carlsen. If Magnus has a big advantage, be sure that Magnus is winning without any chance to give his opponent. And now e6 is a winning move. But what I'm enjoying is the difference between two players, and the difference is not how many they got elo points, but the difference is how they are able to improve their pieces and how they are able to play with their pieces. So e6, beautiful, and now black took it. And what to play after check on f4? Say knight f6 maybe make a sense, and this is only variation, so let's follow my variation, which should give you some advices how this game should finish. Knight e5, nice, check on g3, queen g6, Fred is checkmate on f7, check, and bishop c4 is a winning. So still the difference between white pieces and the black pieces here is the main reason why white is a winning. So okay, let's come back, and I believe that you are enjoying this video. So if yes, feel free and press like and press follow and made my day. Anyway, black played king g7, check on g4, and okay, I'm going to show another variation. What's happened if black is going to h8, knight e5 for a second time, knight f7, and bishop f3. Say knight f6 is a losing move, and I'm going to give you 5 seconds if you are able to spot direct winning variation for white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White is taking on d5, and here he's taking on e6. Both knights are under attack, and white is piece up. So that was another reason why this position is winning in all variations. And anyway, black played king f8. white won back a pawn, and still bishop h5, there's a threat, checkmate on f7. Okay, that's a piece, check. And for example, a nice variation is what's happened if white has to play this position after king e8, check on g6, and here is checkmate. So another beautiful checkmate. Was waiting for a black, but black was careful, but that's not every times the way how to save the game, because this endgame is lost. Pawn down, a weak black king, and weaknesses on b6 and e7. Still, black's army is passive, and it's only watching another Magnus Carlsen's victory. Check on d5 and queen d4. Pawn on b6 is falling down. If nothing, everything is bad here. So maybe here is the variation check, to take queen, to exchange a knight, and of course to win every pawn and game. So that was nice game of Magnus Carlsen, and that was another reason why to play chess, because chess is the best game ever. I hope you enjoyed, and I believe that I will see you soon in our another YouTube video. Thank you very much for your time. Hope see you soon next time. See you. Bye bye.